Hi there, and welcome back for some more definitions. I know that you guys have to be tired of definitions by now. I know some of you I've spoken to are using flashcards, making flashcards for all these. So if you're doing that, you must have quite a stack of cards by now. But if you are doing that, you are going to be an expert on science. So I'm very proud of you. I'm anxious to see how you do on your test. I know it will be a very good score. Okay, if you're following along in the textbook, this is pages 124 to 127. And I just have some more terms for you. These relate to things that are going on inside cells. Active transport. And I'm sure we have trans on our morphemes list, but if not, let's go ahead and look back there. Bear with me. I'm sorry. We have covered so much stuff. Okay, we're looking for trans, and there it is, to move across, right there. Trans is to move across. So, let me go back to a page. We're almost finished with cells. Active transport is the movement, no surprise, trans move, of molecules from high concentration to low concentration. So what this is saying, if you have a bunch of molecules that are all crammed in together, that's high concentration, they will naturally move to an area that has lower concentration, where there's more room to move around. And you may be thinking, well, who cares? Why does that matter to me? That is because this requires energy. This is why you have to eat healthy foods for this active transport to take place. You need good energy. Amino acid is a building block for protein. So your body desperately needs protein, so you have to have amino acids in order to build those proteins. Think of ribosomes when you think of amino acids. Diffusion is a process by which molecules mix because of movement. And I couldn't believe that I didn't leave somewhere for us to define DNA, and here it is. I knew that we should. We've already talked about DNA as deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA is a molecule that carries a genetic code. Every cell in your body has a well, not every cell. Well, that's not true. Every cell in your body does not have a nucleus. Every cell in your body has your genetic code. That's how it knows that it belongs in your body, and it is your genetic code. That's why when your body makes new cells, it's the same set of cells or the same genetic code that you had before. It is your body's blueprint to reproduce your cells. Your cells don't live forever, so you have to be able to make new ones, and the new ones have that same genetic code. A gamete is a reproductive cell. You have two parents. Each of them contribute a gamete to a fertilized egg. Meiosis is cell division that produces those gametes. And mitosis is cell division that produces two identical cells. Remember those centrioles in that animal cell that are involved in cell division? They're involved in these processes. Your cells divide to reproduce. Messenger RNA. Remember I told you that RNA is a cousin of DNA. This is a molecule that carries DNA information. Okay. Osmosis. This is the process by which water moves across a cell membrane or a cell skin. And it will move from high concentration to low concentration. That's a pretty common theme in biology, that things are that are in a highly concentrated area will seek out an area with lower concentration. You see that happen a lot in biology. Okay. Passive transport is along that same line. We're still moving molecules from high to low concentrations. But there's one catch. From high to low, this does not require energy. Active transport requires energy, passive does not. A protein is a substance that carries out cell functions. Proteins are essential to life. You need to eat a diet that has good lean protein because those proteins are essential for proper cell function. Replication. Replication means copying. It is the process in which chromosome DNA is copied. Okay, the next term is ribosome. It is an organelle where protein is synthesized. It's made. RNA carries genetic code. From nucleus to cytoplasm. Guys, I know that these terms are extremely hard. They don't make a lot of practical sense. I would recommend reading that chapter in the textbook. That will give you some more background. But I do understand that these are hard, so don't fret too much about them. If you know what a nucleus is and you know what cytoplasm, those basic things, you will be fine. Transcription is a process in which DNA is copied to RNA. Transfer RNA carries amino acids. And translation is an interesting one. This is the process in which genetic code is decoded or broken down. So you've got the code and you break it down to produce amino acids. All this is going on right now in our bodies. All this complicated stuff is happening as we speak in our systems. It's pretty amazing. Okay, that wraps up the chapter on cells. We do have more life science to learn, and probably we'll see some of these terms again. But the terms should get a little bit more common. These are just extremely difficult. So you'll see these again, but again, I don't want you to lose sleep over this. Just do the best you can, and it is okay. I will see you in the next video, and we will be looking at, is it plants? Yes. Plant terms. So we will be focusing only on terms that relate to plants. And I will see you soon.